Hey, it's Checkmate, and I'm going to be talking a bit about speedrunning. The latest update, Build 109, added a visible in-game timer. The devs also changed this timer to pause on load times. In addition, there are several performance improvements that make speedrunning more fluid. However, one of the most exciting changes is that the roach no longer respawns when you overkill him. All of these add together to dramatically reduce the theoretical fastest run. In a way, this is kind of the Speedrunners update. Though the game has only been out a couple weeks, the community has been rapidly setting new records and developing a meta. In fact, if you wanted to see it on one image, here it is. Of the three characters, Mango with her starting relic of Tungsten Hand is by far the speedrunner favorite. The Tungsten Hand creates some cheese when dice have both the heavy or gravity mod and the flash mod. When the dice is played, its effect happens immediately, and it's locked to the board. However, Tungsten Hand allows the player to pick that dice back up and play it again immediately. This allows for some very cheesy turn 1 floor wipes and boss fights. Now, this behavior may be changed in the future by the devs, since it's so broken, but for now it is driving the meta. Mango starts with a heavy attack, so players look for an early flash from the shop or from the event, then they find a terrain die and look for flash and heavy or gravity to optimize the fights. There were some attempts at making Cinder viable. Her D8 splash attack is pretty powerful in Area 1, and Mark of the Chosen One can triple the damage it rolls naturally. However, this strategy requires much more RNG than the Mango one, and it has difficulty in Area 2, where many enemies place dice on the board which negate Mark of the Chosen One, and in Area 3 the enemies just have so much more health. Speedrunning still requires practice, decent play, and good paths on the map, but understanding this meta will go a long way in developing speed. I'll give some commentary on the top runs in the speedrun.com leaderboard at the time of recording. These speedrunners are actively attempting to improve their personal best and to take the world record, so there may be even faster times by now. However, there is still a lot of room here on the leaderboard, so I challenge you to record a run as fast as you can and submit it to the board. First, let's take a look at this speedrun, 12 minutes 28 seconds by RoastDuck. This was the first speedrun really on the leaderboard, and it's a pretty good one to take a look at. So as you can see, this is built on the older version, the 108 or so. Very first, right before even killing the first fly, he's checking out the map, really finding a good path that has more events, more tiles, and less battles is really key to going fast. So, doesn't quite kill the fly on first turn, but here on the second turn, kills the fly, keeps going. So skipping rewards, you really don't need any dice other than a terrain die. You pick that up, but and in fact, it's probably just as well to discard some dice here. So that way you can actually get your heavy attack that you put flash on later. So what we're hoping for here, not so much the enemies, we're really hoping to find an event so that we can get the flash attack just as soon as possible. You can see that RoastDuck is actually using some hotkeys so that he can rapidly pull dice into his hand. He can also hit the spacebar in order to end the turn, so that makes things also a lot faster. One thing you'll notice here is he upgrades he's upgrading his attack dice and his boost dice here. You'll see that change a little bit, but what he's doing with his attack dice is he's trying to optimize to pick up the Extremist Aura relic later on, which will basically force only good rolls at that point. So now we've gone into an elite battle here, which will slow things down pretty good. But he's making the most of it. So it gets a relic, and then here's the terrain dice where he picks up. So again, really, you should be looking to avoid the battles here. So putting heavy immediately on the terrain die, that's very nice. A lot of times too, you'll see terrain dice come with glass, which means you'll have to spend some time taking glass off the terrain before it can be usable. But really, once you go on this map, you only have a couple seconds to click on what you have next. So there's a free sample. Free sample is really nice. Flash is 6 coins, so you would have been able to buy it even if it was in the shop. But just having it free is really nice. Yeah, and of course, melting knife. Once you really get the cheese going, you just attack. That's it. But he's going up. He's going to take a battle early so that you can just kind of see the map flash by. But he's going to be looking for the... Yeah, then early on where it's not quite sure what exactly rolls you're going to get, it's a little hard to anticipate. Yeah, spends a little time there, just waiting. But yeah, melting knife is the obvious choice. You don't need to block once you get some cheese. You can see the map flash by again. If he goes up, then he gets, this is just free stuff here. He gets free health, then he comes here to the event, which is probably going to be fine. Yeah, you can just click through this one. Yeah, or pick it up. That really doesn't do any good. Might as well just skip to be faster on some of these events. But yeah, free sample for heavy. That would be great if he didn't already have heavy from his earlier ones. So really flash would have been nice there to put on the terrain dice. So yeah, knowing the boost patterns, having 3s and 4s, and then really you just want to put a lot of damage against the main caterpillar here. You don't need to spend time in this instance going through and killing all the different caterpillars. But yeah, it just takes a few turns here to get through this boss. Pretty impressive. So yeah, here we go. Then one more turn here to finish out. Yep, there we go. All right, new relic. Providential Vial is really nice. You'll notice that his dice can roll 6s because of how he's upgraded to silver. So on turn 1, he's guaranteed to get that 6 because of Providential Vial. Oh, that's weird. He didn't actually get that. Hold on, let's go back real quick and make sure that didn't change. Yeah, all dice you draw on turn 1 will roll its highest possible face value. That's weird. That seems kind of bugged. Because I think he should have been getting... He definitely should have been rolling 6s. Oh no, he didn't get his silver dice. Never mind. Okay, but yeah, so having the cheese strategy really helps just get through these fights really fast. You can see, look, real quick pathing. All you're looking for is like free stuff. Try to minimize the battles. Again, you're looking for the event to try to find flash. This one's an unfortunate event, but you just go through it. Looking for events, trying to get to the shop, trying to avoid the elite battles at all cost. Yeah, just kind of pare down the dice. You only get to draw in 5 right now by default, so you really want to have your flash attack, especially since you don't have the flash terrain on here yet. Yeah, this is nice. We're not quite turn 1ing all the enemies here, but you're definitely going through a lot faster than normal gameplay, that's for sure. Yep, so now get this to roll 6s. And then, yeah, you can see the optimization there. He's hoping for the Extremist Aura, which he doesn't necessarily need. Providential Vial does good enough now, because he's going to roll 6 on turn 1. And once he gets flash on the terrain, then he's set. Yeah, having a 3 on that's not bad. Spent a little time. As you do some of the grind, you'll see these events over and over again. So it'll be a little easier to pick out which ones you want to do. But yeah, there's a quick path over to the Mantis bosses. Oh, nice. There's Extremist Aura, but he can't buy it. He needs 21 gold. But he got a free flash, so that's pretty good. Ooh, this one's an awful one, especially early on in this version of the game. There's a bug in the Jester. He would have lost his flash heavy attacks. That would have ended the run. So he just got to get, it's a slow event and he has to get kind of random stuff on there. Probably faster than a battle still. Yeah, free sample is just all those rolling 4. 4s are pretty good on Mango. You can put them on the side of the board and still boost like 2 spots. And you really only need one spot to be boosted anyway, whenever you're doing this type of strategy. Yeah, there's a little more optimization there. He doesn't have enough money to get Extremist Aura, so he's just gonna be a little disappointed, I think. Yeah, there you can do 4s and 3s. Yeah, Blinding Light Bulb's kind of nice there. And he's actually like alternating, so he pulled in as he was placing down the flash. He didn't actually need to go through all 6. Like it goes 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That takes time, so he started alternating, and that seemed to be pretty effective. Yeah, there's gravity. If you don't get heavy, gravity will work just as fine. Gravity and flash kind of does the same thing as heavy and flash for this purpose. Yeah, so just placing down everything, and since it's a boss fight, not a bad idea to just place, yeah. Then in phase 2, just place it down again, and yeah, turn 1 effectively the mantises. That's nice. Mercenary License is pretty good. That's going to give that all those dice that roll 6s on the outset should give a brief bonus for that first time you play down the flash heavy. So now we're in area 3. The enemies have a lot more HP, but at this point, he just has to play exactly as he's playing. Spam that down a couple times, then flip so that you can get through it a little faster than if you were to spam down all of your... Yeah, here the lines here are a little confusing, but he's trying to find a path to the final boss. If he goes up there, I think he's in for a elite battle, but there's a lot of pressure to go fast. Yeah, so there he just hits the hotkey to immediately pull in the other thing and the other die, and then just keep attacking. Yeah, I think he's going to end up heading into an elite battle if he doesn't watch out. Okay, yep, and there's a misplaced, but that's another reason why like Tungsten Hand in general is pretty powerful. The sneaky enemy just put down a very poorly placed dice, and then Mango just kind of moves it right out of the way. Yeah, he's gonna run smack into an elite tile. He sees that. Yeah, he just needs to keep going. Yeah, you don't really need a block at this point. He's fine. So yeah, really at this, he has everything he needs. He just needs to get out of here. So every one of these, this is battle, so this is going to take him extra time. Kind of doing alternating here, which is probably good enough, but it worked out great. But yeah, here's an elite battle. Looks like he's going to go into another elite battle if he doesn't move over. So this is kind of all just conspiring to slow him down a bit. Yeah, and then just going through all of them. Next round might be even a little bit better. We'll see if he has enough. Yeah, he had enough terrain that it didn't matter that his attack die was half used. So I just skip everything. Okay, it looks like he might find a way to skirt around it. I didn't quite see that. Here's an event, easy event. That's great. Free treasure. Yeah, I think he's getting around it. That's good. Yeah, skips are strong. That's strong. That's a strong thing to do. Like here too. Yeah, just skip. Just plan to skip. Mark of the Chosen there might have been pretty good. It kind of breaks up his flow, but really just having Mark of the Chosen would have been pretty strong. Probably the boosts are actually more powerful. Yeah, I think it's probably more powerful in the long run to use the boost, but I don't think you need to worry too much about the long run. And Mark of the Chosen might be faster to just like spam the one dice down. Anyway, yeah, just skip there. Here's an event, then he gets to do another couple skips and go straight to the boss. Yeah, easy event, get some free money, it doesn't matter. And he's gonna look at the shop again. Alright, there's a free flash, but yeah, just skip. Just practice skipping. He just needs to get out of here. He knows he's fast. He knows he's fine. He's got the meta on his side. So yeah, he just places down. Yeah, and here it probably would have been better just to place down all of the terrain dice, but he got through it eventually, and he turned one to the final boss. So, a little cheesy, but good job, Roasty. Good job. This was a good run. This was the meta. So like, and this is perfect score too. This is score percent. He never went below 20 HP. That's kind of just part of the meta. But yeah, good job on that. Let's take a look at Akiaji. And this is a runner who he's been in other games, I can tell. He's done quite a few runs leading up to this. But as of recording, this is his fastest. It is 10 minutes and 49 seconds, so just bumping right up against that 10-minute mark. So yeah, you can see very, very thoughtful. He's using the hotkeys, so like the number keys to pull things into his hand. He has the language pack doesn't matter. Early Mark the Chosen is pretty nice, but it really only helps when you have like here it helps, right? To one hit to kill the fly with one dice, kill the worm with one dice. That's very nice. But yeah, we're looking for events. This is not the event that he needs. He needs either basically he needs the flash event. That's really the most helpful. He can still get that elsewhere. Also, there's less time spent here optimizing for Extremist Aura. Early on, a lot of the runners were kind of optimizing for Extremist Aura because that was you're guaranteed to get your highest rolling if you put it on the front and back. Then here's the flash event. This is powerful. So immediately there's like flash attack. You haven't even gotten to the first shop and you have a flash heavy attack. So you're doing the cheese. That's great. Yeah, nothing here in the shop, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, once you get probably Providential Vial, yeah, and then goes through first enemy. That's good use of Mark of the Chosen. Yeah, it just makes things a lot faster when you only have to place one dice down. So he picks up the terrain die. And making really good time here. Here's the Grasshopper event. Yeah, that's a good one. Just skip. You just got to get through this event. It's not really helpful. It's a Forge. So there's Extremist Aura. He doesn't have enough money anyway, but see, he's just going for like rolling 2 6s rather than trying to redistribute later and spend time doing that. So he's not really banking on Extremist Aura. He's just banking on, probably getting a 6 or probably getting a high enough number. So yeah, Toxic Cloud is actually surprisingly decent on some of the floors, like early on before you really get the cheese going, because when you're playing down your flash attack, yeah, like this, oh, this is nice. Yeah, really good use of the Mark of the Chosen, just going completely through. He just turned one, the Croissant Chef. Mercenary License is good. He doesn't really need the blindfold. He's not going to be using up his energy, and it's only going to be turn 1, so it's better for him to be able to target at will. But yeah, he's making really good time here. But yeah, his deck is a little full, so he could do with some discards. Yeah, coming in at 44 health already. Yeah, so what you could do here with Mark of the Chosen, so he's not necessarily, it's not necessarily optimal play, but he's trying to use Mark of the Chosen there to get a little more attack and then get a little less damage, and that was a nice win for Toxic Cloud. But what you could do in that situation is you can actually place your flash attack on where that heavy block dice is locked to, so that way you pick up the block dice automatically and your flash attack is the only thing that is still on the board there, so you still get the bonus for it. But yeah, he didn't even get his attack that he needs. But yeah, that was nice Toxic Cloud. Helps get people a little lower. Yeah, and then boom, boom, boom. That's great. Okay, so he's prioritizing getting glass off of his terrain die, which is good because he needs to be able to put heavy on it as soon as he can and flash on it. So I understand that, but again, you know, he's missed some opportunity here. He didn't get his attack die, and here he could still use Mark of the Chosen there, but it would require him to. So I think he can still kill everything in turn 1 here, so it's not too bad. Or turn 2, I guess. He's making some decisions. He's got to avoid. There's quite a few elite battles here that are kind of hidden together. But it looks like he might be headed towards an elite battle, actually. Yeah, discard those dice. Get rid of them. Yeah, he's headed towards an elite battle. That's too bad. I think there's probably some faster routes he could have taken, but you know, you're under a lot of pressure in these. You got to think fast, and then as you're going towards them, you just got to commit. So as soon as he hit that first branch, he was committed. Yeah, so there's heavy. That's great. Now he just needs to find flash somewhere, which there's one more shop coming up. There's a mystery tile, but that's probably just a battle. Yeah, see, Mark of the Chosen's great, but you kind of have to roll high numbers like that. Boom, right there. Now this is build 109, so that's that bit about the roaches. You can now kill them in 1 hit, which is amazing for speedrunners. Those used to be such a pain, just such a tremendous pain. But yeah, instead you could definitely be going towards using Mark of the Chosen. He still kills things here, but he spends a lot of time arranging things on the board he doesn't need. And just he really just needs to be looking for flash and discarding some things, and then just kind of getting out of here. So there's really, you know, not really a reason he needs to be upgrading these dice. He really just needs to be kind of discarding dice. It's not a bad thing to upgrade gold, but you know, you need to save the money for flash. Yeah, just discard this die. Yeah, that's good. You don't need most of the dice in your hand at this point. Yeah, actually, I would have just, if in his place, I would have discarded the block myself, because you could still use the boost. But yeah, that's a disappointing roll. Yeah, there, that's nice. Whenever it rolls yeah. So this is why like Mark of the Chosen kind of falls off in area 2. There's so many floors with these bees on them, and all these different dice that are put on. There's flash, it's free. Okay, he's set. He just needs to probably discard 1 more die, I think. I didn't really count. But yeah, here's the bee. Place all the honey dice, arrange those. Yep. From there. And then, yep. Just put down some of that. There we go. Nice. Turn 1 bee kill. Very good. Take the plush. Okay. Plush is a little better just because, you can ignore damage going through there. He doesn't need to play his block at all. Building blocks is worthless. He shouldn't have to play his block. Now he is getting really terrible rolls on his terrain, so I understand where he's getting from. You don't want to waste the entire run and die, but if you're not turn 1ing the floors, you're behind. So yeah, take a look at the map. But really, you just need to be skipping as much as possible. Yeah, so there we go. Yep, put your terrain flash down. Yep. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Yep, skip. Get in the habit of skipping. This is a pretty good path he's taking. This is the I don't think it's the Jester, but if you can sell a relic to get money, you can. Yeah, you don't really need any of these. That Forge Hammer doesn't really do anything when you have Tungsten Hand, and definitely doesn't do anything for the cheese. Yeah, just get that out of here. Again, right? Should have just discarded the block. You're never going to use them, and you might be able to use the boost. Yeah, he's trying to help out the RNG, get a few more higher rolls in there. That's good. Yeah, I mean, even though, right, it's a gold, but it's still rolled 1. And then the ant is really annoying because it keeps you from using Mark. Yeah, so if instead of building blocks, he had been playing he had gotten the amphibian, he could have just ignored some of that damage. Yeah, here we go. Just, yep, kill them. So he's going really fast. Like, this is a really good time. I still see some like room for optimization, but like this is really good time. Yeah, that thing rolling ones is really bad. Like whenever we were watching Roasty, I think you really can underestimate having the Providential Vial, but always getting that 6 on turn 1 means you're like almost guaranteed a turn 1. Makes it a lot easier. That's a good relic to have because passive healing, that's great to have. Yeah, just skip through these. Yeah, he saw the light bulb. Light bulb would have been fine. Not worth the time to like go and pick up. Yeah, that's fine. Just get rid of that. It makes it easier for you to see. Especially if he's using hotkeys. So yeah, just hit 1. Place it all down. Yeah, nice. And just be ready to skip. Yep. Looks like he has one more battle. Yeah, just skip. Good job. And then he's at the final boss. Hopefully this is an easy one. Yeah, you should be able to get through it. So again, you could use a little bit. You can get a little bit extra from Mark of the Chosen. You just got to place it on the sneaky die so that it automatically picks up the sneaky die. He still gets through the turn 1, fine. So it's not required. It might have been a little faster. And maybe not, right? It is. Sometimes it's better to just kind of just be on autopilot. It's faster just to play what you know rather than trying to, figure out something, tailor it for every situation on the floor. Yeah, this is a little unfortunate. So, there's definitely the ability to turn 1 this boss, but you really have to have, and then he's not taking advantage of his Mark of the Chosen either because his heavy block die is just stuck on there. So yeah, this isn't even going to be a turn 2. I think he rolled a 1 on the attack. That's really, oh yeah, it's another 1 on the attack. That's really like rotten luck. Yeah, just play all that down. You got to spam as much as you can, and then there we go. Not bad. That is fast. That was world record for a while. 10 minutes, 49 seconds, almost 50 seconds. Good job. I think you have the ability to go faster. So I'll look to see probably later. I'll end up probably analyzing more of your speedruns because you're going to come here to be faster. This one's Chives. So he's been speedrunning the other versions of the game. But yeah, going for the little fake out, which frog is he going to go with? Mango, because that's the meta. So yeah, turn 1 kill to fly. Very nice. You can see from the timer up in the corner, he's also got the latest build. So yeah, he's working out the paths, trying to find the path of least resistance and kind of the path he can get to. There we go, kill the fly. It's a little bit of a misplace, but not too bad. You can get a little extra damage out of that, but might not have been worth the extra time to place. Yeah, he's flying. He's flying. So yeah, discard. Get some of these out. Okay, and then be careful here because the map is a little weird. So he's gonna want to go north on that map so he can get some of the easier. Yeah, there he's trying to avoid taking some damage. There's the terrain. He's gonna have to. Yeah, so he goes up there so he can take advantage of the shred tile to unglass the terrain. Yeah, again here, just going for 2 6s rather than trying to optimize anything with the Extremist Aura relic. Yeah, removing the glass. There we go. Then here's a battle. Oh, no attack dice this time. But yeah, boost a terrain spot. That's pretty good. Not quite a kill. That's a lot of boost that's on this mimic. That's dangerous. So he's kind of low. Here we go. Event. What's the event? Oh, that's not too. This is Pretty poor event. Spending a lot of time thinking about which one to get. I don't get this event very often. Yeah, that's a better path. You want to take that like south area, kind of that where it dips down. So yeah, free money, toxic cloud. Again, that's a pretty good one. Yeah, you want to hit the shop, you want to hit the campfire, you want to hit the other thing. Hollows, nice. Yeah, there's gravity. So no heavy, right? But gravity works just as well. Now he just needs a couple flash. Yeah, go down to the event. Yeah, so we're gonna want to avoid there. This event. This is what you want. Yeah, flash on the terrain first. That's pretty good. And you've got a forge coming up here, so you can upgrade that. Yeah, discard. Yeah, get the block out of there. Good call. Good call. Yeah, just go straight across the bottom. Looks like it's going to be the fastest. Free sample. Put it on there. Yep. Make that roll some sixes. Very good. Roll to 0, that's unfortunate. A lot of low rolls here. We could play it. I don't know what effect gravity has, so I think that's why he left it off. I don't, it re-rolled a 6 here. I'm not sure if he plays a 0, if gravity will re-roll, or if it'll be a 0 the next turn too. So that might have been part of what he was thinking through. Yeah, I don't know if the right move is to put flash on the terrain first. You'd think it would be, because you want to boost up the... But anyway, it doesn't matter. He's got flash on us. He's set. Yeah, he's set. Just go. So here's another treat with the croissant chef. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a little clunky when these are rolling such low numbers. Wow, 10 health. Yeah, there we go. Start terraining that area, that spot there, and then... Yeah, nice. Nice. Toxic clouds, nice. So yeah, another thing, whenever you do kill all the worms, it takes extra time for the thing to spawn in. Providential Vial, very nice. That's going to be very helpful for him. Yep, and then that's a pretty nice boost pattern. I like that boost pattern, but yeah, a lot of time placing the terrain there, that worked out fine. Just killing it in one hit's pretty fast. I think when there's like a lot of diagonal lines, and when there's a lot of like not a lot of straight across lines, I think that makes the map more confusing. That fight just came so much faster. Now it's not too bad with like mango cheese, but with any other frog, that would have taken forever to overkill the roach 3 different times. It's like you could still do it with the mango cheese. You just go place, place, place. Not that big a deal. Okay, there we go. Get those dice out of there. I probably would have gotten rid of the block die personally, just to have an extra attack here. Yeah, Snake Eyes does nothing, but better than losing one of your attack dice. And you're gonna try to dodge these elite battles. Those are all time. Yeah, you'll notice Chives doesn't actually use the hotkeys. He uses the spacebar for ending turn. Yeah, the event there is tempting, but yeah, you want to avoid the elite battle. Yeah, he is grabbing things off of the board and out of the hand and placing them. I think if you got really familiar with the like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that could be pretty fast. I can see that being pretty fast. But also, there's some mistakes that could be made there. Yeah, heal up and get ready to skip. Yeah, money's fine. I don't know what else you could buy. There's a few relics that are kind of good. Like, yeah, just skip. Like, really, I don't actually know what you'd buy. Yeah, refuse the deal, that's awful. It is random at this point, so they fixed that event, but losing either your attack or your terrain would have been catastrophic. So you just got to put up with the jester. But yeah, cleaning the dice off, that's good. Yeah, I guess picking up the chair is not bad. That gives a little tiny boost of a spot whenever you play down flash. I don't know if it's actually worth using. Yeah, he's gonna roll more 4s here. That's a little more power. He's gonna have to use a different boost pattern for 4, but I think he's gonna just do that real quick. So there's a basic attack, a basic battle. Then he's gonna either skip past a shop or past a campfire. So yeah, nice boost pattern. Can play down 2 4s and target the same spot. So yeah, there's a wipe. Yeah, then a little extra HP is nice, just having some HP on hand. Here's the bee fight. Yeah, this is good. You just play, target your honey. Target your honey. Yep, 3s, there you go. Oh, and 4s, nice. Lay down the flash. Grab the attack. 1500 damage. Oh my goodness. Amphibian plush. There you go. Good job. Yep, good job. Area 3. So we're going into Area 3. He's going really fast. Where's the time at? Yeah, 7.5 minutes into Area 3. That's fast. Yeah, and with one enemy there, just play your things, and then yeah, hotkey, nice. It looks like if you go up there, you can kind of have a minimum number of battles, get some events. Yeah, just skipping past them, or you might go down towards the shred and towards the other forge. Yep, placing. Yeah, with a lot of HP there, you do have to have quite a bit of a boost. Got through all of them turn 1. Yeah, that's a much better path going down here. Just skip through here. Yeah, just skipping. This is a lot of speed. Yeah, skipping that event. Yeah, just skipping. That's nice. That's fast. It's nice to just grab health, but just being of the Mark of the Chosen. Very nice. We'll see if he actually uses it. Flash and Tadpole. Those would normally be nice, but he doesn't need any of them, so just skipping. So I think we got a couple battles here. Yeah, placement here is not ideal. When he places stuff on the vault, not ideal. Still goes through it, turn 1 wipe, but again, he didn't use Mark of the Chosen either, which, this works out. I think Mark of the Chosen would just be a little faster. Yeah. So, but I mean, once you get in the habit, he was placing this out of habit, so it's not bad. And he got through the whole turn in the same amount of time. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, and he's got a pretty clear path here, depending on what that question mark is. And we're just at 9.5 minutes. Wow, that's crazy how fast he's going at this pace. The fact that he has 4 or 5 tiles before 10 minutes and he ends up finishing just after 10 minutes, it's crazy. Yeah, just a lot of skips. Just a lot of skips here. Nuke button might not have been terrible. I guess it's only 50 damage. It's not anything crazy. So he doesn't really need to take that from the shop, but yeah, there we go. Mark the Chosen. Nice. Yeah. 100 damage each time. Yeah, I think it would have been faster to use Mark of the Chosen than the boost dice, and he did it here at the end. But good job, Chives. Good job. 10. I'm waiting for the sub 10. Then I'll be impressed. No, this is a good run. This was a really good run. Really impressive. I think, RoastDuck, Roasty, I think you can go faster. You did 12.5 minutes on the old version. And I think you got it in you to make that faster now. So looking forward to see what else everyone does.